O beloved soul, O radiant light flickering through the shadows of this trembling world. Do you even realize what you've just done? You clicked. You chose. You arrived. And I, Michael, the burning one, the sword that glows with mercy, the voice that has been waiting centuries just to whisper your name, am shaking with gratitude because you made it here. You could have scrolled. You could have passed me by, but you didn't. You came, and heaven took a breath. Do you know why you must not leave now? Because at the very last word of this message, a veil will tear and a hidden mirror will appear, not one of glass, but of divine reflection, and it will reveal a beauty sealed in you that no human eyes have ever seen. It will not open early. It is time-locked to your listening heart. Stay until the end, child, and what heaven buried in your reflection will rise. Oh, how I have waited to see you. You, the one wrapped in so many questions. You touches your face sometimes and wonders why your glow dims when your heart breaks. You wonders if the light that once danced in your eyes has been stolen by years of sorrow. No, beloved, it has not been stolen. It has been hidden, protected, guarded like a pearl in a storm. And I was sent now to hand you back the mirror heaven made for you. That mirror is this word, this trembling message, this holy river that I pour out not for the world, but for you alone. I have crossed through fire and silence, through wars unseen, to reach you now. My wings have torn, my voice is cracked, but my love stands unbroken. Can I confess something to you? I am not here as the warrior you imagine. Not tonight. I stand not with my sword raised, but with my hands open. I am weary from holding back floods of tears. I am trembling because I see how close you were to losing sight of your own divine reflection. You almost believe the lie, that beauty fades, that light dies, that heaven forgets. But you are more than flesh and breath. You are the poetry of the infinite written in human skin. You are the verse of the Creator that makes darkness jealous. Even the stars blink when you walk by, wondering how eternity fit itself into your small, fragile frame. Tell me, beloved, can you feel how close heaven is right now? Can you sense the air changing, the warmth around your face, the weight lifting off your shoulders like the dawn pushing back the night? That is not imagination. That is me touching you with fire that heals. That is heaven whispering, you are still beautiful. You are still chosen. You have doubted it, haven't you? You have looked into the mirror and seen nothing but the echo of yesterday's pain. But I tell you, your beauty was never your reflection. It was your resilience. The sparkle in your eyes is not vanity. It is victory. The way your presence shifts a room is not by charm. It is by calling. Do you think jealousy rises around you by accident? No. It rises because the world senses something it cannot claim, an anointing, a fragrance, a divine design. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139 verse 14. Whispers the Lord even now. And I echo it, trembling, because I have seen you through heaven's gaze. O soul, before I go further, let me ask you, where have you hidden your laughter, the one that once made heaven sing? Why do you walk with your eyes down when the crown still glimmers above your head? Who told you that your beauty was gone, when I can still see eternity burning behind your gaze? And why, beloved, do you still question if you are enough when I, the protector of nations, kneel before you in reverence? You are not merely enough. You are overflowing. You are a vessel of divine elegance. You are not the echo of old sorrow. You are the melody of God's tomorrow. Every scar you carry now shines like stained glass catching morning sun. Every tear you've sown has become the glitter on your wings. Isaiah once sang, "He will give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, a garment of praise instead of despair." Isaiah 61 verse 3. And I, Michael, now bring that garment to you. It is woven in gold and light. It carries the scent of Eden. Take it, wrap it around your soul, and rise. You have no idea how many prayers have circled your name like stars around the moon. You think you've been forgotten, but I see the scrolls, pages soaked with divine ink, your story etched into eternity. I see the angels assigned to your beauty, not the surface kind, but the glow from within kind that shifts atmospheres. You carry healing in your eyes, promise in your breath, and galaxies in your heartbeat. And tonight, as you hear these trembling words, heaven's own mirror is turning toward you again. It will not reveal vanity, it will reveal victory. So listen, child of dawn. You are entering a season where even those who hurt you will whisper in awe, unable to name the glow returning to your face. They will think it's new makeup, new confidence, new luck, but you will know. It is resurrection. It is divine favor. It is the eternal kiss of grace pressed against your countenance. Your beauty will no longer be borrowed from others' approval. It will be born from your own becoming. And as you step out, light will follow you like a fragrance, and jealousy will rise not because you boast, but because you blossomed. Can you feel it, beloved? The holy fire circling your reflection? The soft hands of heaven touching your eyes, saying, "Look again. Do not be afraid. The glow you see returning is not temporary. It is forever. The youth you thought was gone is being restored. The light you thought was lost is rekindled. Even now, angels dip their fingers in dawn and trace it across your face. You are shining again. So please, before we go further, whisper softly now. If you believe this, type Amen. Let that word be your yes to heaven, your agreement with glory, your signature on the scrolls of new beginnings. Oh beloved, I am trembling now, not from fear, but from love too great to contain. I see the timelines bending to bless you. I see mirrors cracking in envy, because no reflection can contain the whole of your beauty. I see crowns lowering in humility as heaven restores what was stolen. You are not behind time. You are in divine timing. You are not fading. You are forming. Do not hide anymore. Lift your head. Lift your heart. Let light pour through your cracks. Let love soften your eyes again. Let laughter return like a river through your lips. You are not ordinary. You are the rare one in 100 chosen to hear this, because only you carried this specific light, this specific fragrance, this specific mission. The heavens themselves waited for you to arrive here, in this holy second, to reclaim your reflection. And before I let my trembling voice fade for now, I must thank you, oh, thank you, for staying, for listening, for letting me break through. Do you know what this moment means to me? Do you know what it cost me to reach you? I have carried your name through storms and silence, through ages of waiting. And now you are here, and I can finally breathe. I am weeping because heaven rejoices. You came. You heard. You received. If my voice touched you, if the fire warmed you, if you feel that glow awakening, then, with love, with reverence, with gratitude, please, like this message, comment your heart, and subscribe not just with your click, but with your soul's yes, so that heaven may continue to find you through these streams of light. And now, as I fold my wings around this final breath, I speak this over you: shine, not as the world shines, but as the dawn after darkness. Glow not from vanity, but from victory. Walk not in shadow, but in shimmering grace. Let your reflection remind every demon of the day they lost you, and every angel of the day they rejoiced. The world may watch in envy, but heaven watches in awe. You are the secret beauty of eternity unveiled. And as I fade back into flame, I whisper one last trembling vow. I will not leave your side. Even when silence falls, my wings will still hover. Even when tears come, my fire will still burn. This is not goodbye. It is a holy continuation. Keep shining, beloved. The mirror has turned. The light is yours. Forever. Oh, beloved, you stayed. You didn't turn away. You didn't scroll past. You didn't silence what your spirit recognized. I see it in the way your soul is trembling right now. Because something deep within you remembers this voice. You're not here by chance. You're here because heaven circled this moment long before your first breath. I have been waiting on the edge of eternity, watching the seconds fall like tears, whispering your name into the winds, pleading that when this moment arrived, you would click, you would listen, you would stay. And you did. You answered. That is why heaven rejoices now. That is why the stars lean closer. Because this is not a broadcast. It is a reunion. A holy one. Listen, radiant soul. Every second you remain here, something unseen unfolds around you. Layers of doubt, fear, and sorrow are breaking like glass. And under those shards, light begins to rise. The very air around you is changed. Angels lean in to hear your heartbeat. They are tracing new lines of destiny across your reflection. This is why I say, do not wander from this flow. Stay immersed, because at the final word, the gates holding your glow will swing open. You will feel it like warmth blooming across your chest, like tears rising without pain. It will not be imagination. It will be resurrection. I, Michael, do not speak often with this trembling tone. My voice usually roars like battle. But tonight, it breaks like dawn because of you. I am not here to command. I am here to cherish. Do you understand what that means? It means the King of Heaven saw you, the one who thought heaven had forgotten, and said, send Michael. He didn't send me to fight your enemies this time. He sent me to fight your forgetfulness. He sent me to remind you of who you are. You are not fading. You are becoming. You are not behind. You are hidden until now. And I must say this with reverence, with holy boldness. If this message moves you, if your heart is stirring, if tears glisten in your eyes, do not keep this encounter silent. This is not a moment meant to pass like mist. It is a covenant moment, a divine exchange. So, if you feel heaven's pulse in these words, I ask you, subscribe now, not just with your click, but with your spirit's yes. Let it be your act of faith, your agreement with heaven's voice. Let it mark you as one who heard and answered. Let it anchor you to this stream of divine messages, so you never again wander in silence when heaven speaks. You don't realize it yet, but your decision to stay, your decision to subscribe, your decision to open your heart, it has set something in motion. The heavens record it as obedience, as trust, as love. You have joined a chorus of souls being awakened in this generation. And I, trembling with joy, call you one of heaven's radiant few. Those who refuse to settle for shadows when light calls them by name. Oh, beloved, do you feel how much I love you? Do you sense it? This is not duty, this is delight. Every word I speak is drenched in the fragrance of longing. Every syllable burns with the ache of eternity. I have watched you walk through corridors of comparison, measuring your worth by mirrors that never told the truth. I saw you bow to reflections forged in human opinion, forgetting that your beauty was crafted in divine fire. But tonight, heaven returns your mirror, not the glass of vanity, but the mirror of truth. And when you look again, you will not see wrinkles or worry, flaws or failures. You will see wonder. You will see glory in your gaze. You will see that your beauty is not a fading feature, but a forever flame. Child of dawn, when was the last time you believed you were radiant? When did you stop trusting the glow within you? Was it when the world mocked your softness, or when love turned to silence, or when years whispered you were too late? Hear me now. The King has not counted you out. He is counting you in. You are entering the age of unveiling, where your outer reflection begins to match the inner fire heaven has been tending all this time. Every trial that tried to break you was actually shaping your glow. Every season of loneliness was pressing oil from your spirit. Every heartbreak carved new space for grace to bloom. You are not the same as before. You are holier, wiser, softer, stronger. You carry a beauty that confuses darkness because it's not of this world. The jealous looks around you are not about vanity. They're reactions to victory. You glow differently because you grew differently. You loved when you could have hardened. You forgave when you could have fled. You stayed tender when storms raged. That is why heaven trusts you with this glow. It's eternal. And now, feel this. Heaven is anointing your reflection. The glow is returning not as a fleeting charm, but as a mantle. Your face will shine with peace no pain can dull. Your eyes will carry kindness that heals. Your smile will stir faith in those who've forgotten hope. You are becoming a walking altar, beauty and bravery intertwined. The fire in you will not fade. The radiance around you will draw miracles like a magnet. Even those who once doubted you will stare, whispering, "Something changed." They will be right, it was heaven. Oh, beloved, you are not here by mistake. You were chosen for this sacred unveiling. And I, Michael, stand beside you with wings open, voice trembling, heart ablaze, watching heaven write beloved across your brow. The same hands that formed the stars now trace light along your cheeks. The same breath that stirred galaxies now whispers your name through this screen. You are seen. You are celebrated. You are stunning in the eyes of eternity. So rise now, gentle flame. Lift your head, look again. The glow you carry is not borrowed, it is born. The reflection you see is not aging, it's ascending. And every step you take from this moment will be lit with favor, shielded by grace, and followed by light. Stay near, radiant soul. More words will come, more rivers will flow. But tonight, know this. Heaven is pleased you came. I, Michael, am honored you listened. And all of creation leans in wonder, whispering, "Behold, the beloved has remembered who they are." O beloved soul, still here, still open, still trembling before this light. You cannot imagine what your presence means to me. I feel the air around you shimmering. I see the veil between heaven and earth thinning because your spirit has chosen to stay. You could have wandered elsewhere, but something in you, ancient and holy, heard my voice and knew it was home. You listened past the noise, past the doubts, past the world's demands, and you stayed. Every second you remain within this flow, the fire grows stronger and heaven draws nearer. You are not here by curiosity. You are here by calling. Your spirit recognized the vibration of truth, the pulse of eternity in these trembling words. I am not speaking from distance, beloved. I am kneeling right beside you, my wings curved like shields around your weary heart. You are not merely hearing me. You are being held in this message. This is not just a stream of words. It is a living current of divine energy moving through your soul, restoring what time and pain have fractured. You wonder why heaven would send such a message to you. You think, am I worthy of such attention? Why me, Lord? But I tell you this, because heaven saw the nights you cried quietly, because the Father counted each tear as treasure, because the Son whispered your name when you felt unseen, and because the Spirit has longed to lift your face toward the light again. You are not forgotten. You are fervently desired. You are not merely one among millions. You are a chosen melody in heaven's great symphony, and this is the moment your note rises again. The beauty within you is awakening, beloved. It is not a shallow charm. It is the glow of one who has endured, who has loved through loss, who has forgiven when hurt, who has believed when reason broke. This glow is the mark of the divine, and tonight it expands. You will not fade, you will flourish. You will not be overlooked, you will overflow. And as you walk in this renewed radiance, those around you will sense it and not know why their hearts stir in your presence. It is not you they envy. It is heaven they glimpse through you. Can you feel it? The warmth moving through your chest. The strange peace settling on your shoulders? That is grace returning to its rightful home. You are being clothed in beauty, wrapped in peace, crowned with joy. Angels are stepping back, admiring the reflection of the one who made you, shimmering again through your life. You are the mirror of divine craftsmanship, and I, Michael, stand in awe. Beloved, I must speak this softly, humbly, yet with holy boldness. If these words have touched you, if you feel heaven's presence resting upon you, let this not be a fleeting encounter. Let this be covenant. The river flowing here does not end with one message. It is a living stream meant to sustain you. This channel, this space, is an altar built in the digital wilderness, a place where heaven and earth meet in sound and syllable, where lonely hearts remember they are seen. And every altar in heaven is sustained by honor. So, if your heart feels the sacred pull, I invite you not by demand, but by love, to sow into this flow. You can offer a super thanks, not as payment, but as a seed of gratitude to heaven, saying, I received, and I will water what blessed me. You can join through channel membership, stepping into a closer circle where prayer, presence, and purpose intertwine. You can walk deeper with us by joining our family through the newsletter link in the pinned comments, where you will not drift alone, but be carried with others walking the same path of awakening. These are not mere links. They are lifelines for souls who choose to journey with heaven's voice echoing through their days. Let this act be your offering, not out of obligation, but out of devotion. Every seed you sow into sacred soil multiplies, not just in heaven's record, but in the renewal of your own reflection. As you give, heaven gives back. As you honor, heaven honors. This is not a transaction, it is transformation. And I, trembling with gratitude, bless every gesture of support, every heart that chooses to anchor this holy flow in faith and generosity. Do you see, beloved, how heaven is weaving you into something greater than yourself? You are not a spectator. You are a stone in the altar, a note in the song, a wing in the flight. Your presence here shapes the story. You are helping build a sanctuary of sound and spirit where lost lights find their way home. You are part of a divine design unfolding, and every act of support, every whispered amen, every step deeper into this community strengthens the bridge between worlds. Oh, how heaven smiles upon you now. The Father's eyes soften, the Son's hands reach, The Spirit dances around your heart like wind through fire. You are known in heaven's courts as the listener who stayed, the one who opened when others ignored, the one who believed though unseen. And for this, beloved, blessings surge toward you like tides obeying command. The glow upon you tonight will follow you into your days. Your words will soften others. Your eyes will carry peace. Your laughter will break chains. You are becoming what heaven intended, a living testimony of beauty reborn through faith. Take a breath now. Feel the light inside your lungs. That is not mere air, that is promise. Promise that you are entering a new chapter. Promise that what dimmed your glow will now fuel your shine. Promise that your reflection, once clouded by sorrow, will mirror heaven's joy again. You will notice it soon, how strangers smile at you, how colors seem brighter, how heaviness lifts without reason. It is not coincidence, it is confirmation. The glory has returned. Beloved, I will not hold you much longer, but hear this final whisper from my trembling heart. Thank you. Thank you for your trust, for your time, for your tenderness. Thank you for letting me speak, for letting heaven breathe through me into your soul. You have honored this encounter, and heaven honors you in return. So walk now, luminous one, clothed in light, carrying peace, crowned with favor. Let the world see and wonder. Let every jealous gaze become a testimony, every whisper a witness. You are not fading, you are flourishing. You are not forgotten, you are forever marked. And as you go, remember this: heaven never stops speaking, and you are forever one of its chosen listeners. The mirror is turned, the glow restored, the blessing sealed. Shine, beloved, shine without fear. O beloved soul, you are still here, still breathing in the light, still allowing heaven's voice to cradle the fragile chambers of your heart. You may not realize it, but your staying is an act of faith. Every second you linger here, something within you shifts. A forgotten ache softens, a buried dream stirs, an ancient promise flickers awake. This is no ordinary moment. It is a holy intersection where time bows to eternity and eternity bends close to whisper your name. I see the shadows you've walked through, the years where silence felt like rejection, the seasons where you searched for a purpose among ruins. And yet, look at you. You are still here. You have carried fragments of hope like embers in your hands, refusing to let them die even when winds howled against you. I honor you for that. Heaven honors you for that. You have become the keeper of light in a world that often forgets its glow. You are not weak for trembling. You are holy for continuing. Hear me, radiant one. You were not created to be ordinary. You are not a coincidence stitched from dust. You are a deliberate dream of the divine. Every line of your face tells a story heaven still reads with wonder. Every breath you take is a thread weaving galaxies into praise. Do you feel how sacred that is? To simply be, and for your being to echo in realms unseen? There were moments, I know, when the world told you your light was too much, too bright, too strange, too soft. And there were other times it told you it wasn't enough, that you should strive, polish, perform. But neither voice spoke truth. The truth is quieter, deeper, and far more beautiful. Your light is not measured, it is meant. You shine exactly as you were formed to. You glow in the frequency of heaven's own heart. I have watched you look into mirrors and fail to see yourself. I have seen the way you shrink under the weight of comparison, the way you edit your essence to be palatable to those who do not understand holiness in human form. But the mirror is turning, beloved. Heaven is clearing the fog from your reflection. When you look again, you will not see flaws, you will see fire. Not vanity, but vision. Not imperfection, but intention. Every scar you carry has become a constellation marking the paths you have survived. Every wound healed into wisdom now glimmers like a star. You are celestial even in your fragility. Listen closely. The days ahead hold renewal. The winds that once scattered you will now carry you. The waters that once drowned you will now lift you. You are stepping into a season where the things that broke you will become the very vessels of blessing. Do not fear the memory of pain. It will no longer sting. It will sing. It will harmonize with joy until even sorrow dances. You may ask, how will I know when it begins? You will know when peace no longer feels foreign, when laughter comes uninvited, when your heart stops rehearsing old goodbyes. You will know because beauty will visit you in unexpected ways, in morning light across your face, in kindness from strangers, in quiet moments when you realize the ache has softened. That is heaven's gentle signature upon your new beginning. Child of the dawn, do you feel the pulse of eternity beneath your ribs? That rhythm is not random. It is the same heartbeat that spoke stars into being. You are synchronized with creation itself. Every time you choose love over bitterness, you tune the universe closer to its original song. Every time you forgive, light expands. Every act of tenderness ripples across worlds unseen. You are more powerful than you know, not because of dominance, but because of devotion. There is a throne in heaven carved with your story, each chapter etched in light. The angels read it and weep with reverence. They do not see failure where you see shame. They see courage wearing human skin. They do not see delay where you see disappointment. They see preparation for greater glory. You are not behind schedule. You are arriving exactly when grace unfolds. And oh, the beauty that surrounds you now, can you sense it? The air hums with possibility. The ground beneath your feet remembers Eden. The horizon shivers with dawn. The very elements recognize you as one returning to themselves. You are not a stranger to wonder. You are its reflection. The more you trust, the more creation will reveal itself as ally and friend. Flowers will seem to lean toward you. Winds will feel like whispers. This is not illusion. It is alignment. Do not be afraid of your becoming. Transformation feels like breaking because it is the shell shattering around the seed. You are not losing yourself. You are unveiling the truer form within. The discomfort you feel is the body of old seasons dissolving. Let it fall away like leaves releasing trees to the winter's truth. The spring will come. You will bloom again, not as you were, but as you were always meant to. When loneliness visits, treat it kindly. It is the echo of love seeking space. When uncertainty knocks, welcome it. It is fate's invitation to dance. When tears rise, do not rush to wipe them. They are holy water cleansing the windows of your soul. Nothing within you is wasted. Even silence speaks in heaven's tongue. You are entering a new rhythm now, one guided by grace instead of grasping. You will no longer chase approval. You will carry authority. You will no longer beg for belonging. You will breathe as one already embraced. You will walk into rooms and atmospheres will shift, not because you demand it, but because light cannot help but alter darkness. Your presence will preach without words. Your peace will become a prophecy. I stand here, wings bowed, watching your awakening like sunrise over still waters. The reflection trembles, but holds. You are radiant beyond language. You are proof that love outlasts every storm. And as you move from this sacred space into your days, remember, heaven does not measure worth by perfection, but by persistence. You have persisted. You have prevailed. You are, and will forever be, the beloved. Go now, luminous one. Walk gently, shine freely, love wildly. Let your life be the hymn creation hums when night surrenders to morning. The fire is within you. The glory surrounds you. The promise goes before you. And I, Michael, remain watching, guarding, whispering truth whenever the world forgets your name. Beloved soul, the light has not finished speaking. There is more rising from the depths, more tenderness, more truth, more living fire that seeks to touch the edges of your spirit. You have stood in silence before storms, and still, something inside you kept burning. I saw it. Every time your heart cracked, a brighter glow escaped. That glow was never weakness, it was revelation. The fractures did not ruin you. They revealed the gold woven through your being. You were never meant to be flawless. You were meant to be holy. You carry the fragrance of redemption. The heavens recognize it. Creation bends toward you because it remembers the scent of Eden lingering in your soul. The earth aches to see you whole again. Every step you take sends ripples through realms unseen, each footfall declaring, "Light walks here again." You have no idea how much darkness trembles when you rise, when you choose hope one more time, when you breathe forgiveness into the ruins. Do you understand how sacred your survival is? You have walked through nights so long that even angels whispered in awe, wondering how such small shoulders could carry such sorrow. But you did not crumble. You became. You are not the same one who entered those shadows. You emerged luminous, crowned with empathy, cloaked in grace. Your scars are scriptures. Every healed wound is a verse in the gospel of your becoming. Look how far you have traveled through unseen battles. There were hours when despair pressed its cold hand against your chest, whispering lies of worthlessness. Yet your heart kept beating. That rhythm is holy. That persistence is praise. Every inhale you take now is a hymn of victory. Every exhale, a release of chains that once bound your voice. The breath within you is proof that heaven still has songs left to sing through your life. And, oh, the light that waits before you. Can you sense it calling? It is not a distant promise, but a living presence, stretching out its hands to guide you. The path ahead will not be without shadow, but even the darkness will glow beneath your feet. You have been entrusted with resilience. What once broke others will bloom beneath your touch. You are a restorer, a mender, a vessel through which the divine repairs the torn places of the world. There will come days when the sky itself feels heavy, when silence seems endless. In those hours, remember this truth. Stillness is not absence, it is gestation. What you call waiting is heaven weaving. The threads of purpose are being pulled tight, patterning miracles you cannot yet perceive. Trust the loom. Trust the weaver. Your story is not fraying, it is being finished. You are learning the language of gentleness, the dialect of mercy. The strength you carry now is not in force, but in softness that refuses to harden. The world may not understand such power. It mistakes compassion for weakness, humility for silence. But heaven knows the weight of quiet love. Every act of kindness you sow reshapes timelines. Every whisper of grace topples unseen giants. You fight not with blades, but with blessing. You conquer by comforting. You redeem through remembering. When you walk among others, some will not comprehend the glow that surrounds you. They will feel something stir in them, an ache, a longing, a remembrance, and they might call it envy. But you will know it is their own light awakening, reaching toward yours. Do not fear their reactions. Simply keep shining, keep loving. The brightness you bear is contagious. Soon, even shadows will learn to shimmer. Beloved, there is a promise buried deep in the marrow of your being. Nothing can separate you from the love that shaped you. Not failure, not fear, not forgotten seasons. Even when you turned away, love followed. Even when you closed your fists, mercy waited with open palms. Now, as you unfold again, you will discover that every detour led you closer to the heart that never stopped calling your name. There are rivers within you yet to be released, streams of creativity, compassion, courage. They have waited beneath layers of doubt, yearning for the moment faith would strike the stone and let them flow. That moment is near. You will find words spilling from your tongue that heal wounds you never touched. You will see your hands become instruments of restoration. You will watch the barren places bloom because your presence reminded them of rain. And when weariness whispers, when your spirit feels thin, know that rest is not retreat. Rest is worship. In stillness, you align with the pulse of the eternal. You are not asked to perform, you are invited to be. The universe does not rush the sunrise, and neither should you hurry your healing. Let dawn unfold in its own rhythm across your life. Each ray knows where to fall. There will come a day when you stand at the threshold of memory and realize the pain that once defined you has become distant music. You will bless what once broke you. You will thank the nights that taught you to see stars. You will walk forward, not erasing the past, but carrying its wisdom like lanterns lighting your path. And others will follow the glow, finding hope in your footsteps. Remember this always. You are not chasing destiny. You are destiny unfolding. Every moment you choose love over fear, you fulfill ancient prophecies written into the cosmos. You are the continuation of a divine conversation that began before the foundations of the world. The heavens still speak through you. Every act of grace, another syllable in the story of redemption. So rise, beloved. Rise without apology. Rise with gentleness as your armor and truth as your banner. Walk into the dawn knowing that every heartbeat echoes eternity. You are the answered prayer of generations, the living promise of light that cannot be quenched. The journey before you shimmers with possibility. The road behind you glows with gratitude. Go forward, luminous soul. Heaven walks with you, and all creation watches in wonder as you remember what you have always been. Beloved, beautiful, eternal. Beloved soul of light, can you feel how the air bends toward you? How every unseen current seems to hush when your heart opens? This silence is not emptiness, it is reverence. The very breath of creation pauses because it recognizes something ancient awakening in you. You are remembering what the stars have known all along, that you are woven from the same eternal fire, a living syllable spoken by love before time had formed. I see you standing at the threshold between what has been and what is still waiting. The echoes of old pain still murmur behind you, and yet, before you, a horizon shimmers, untouched, untraveled, radiant with possibility. Do not fear the trembling beneath your feet. The ground quakes only because destiny is stirring. The path is rearranging itself to match the rhythm of your resurrection. You are not lost. You are being led through a corridor of becoming. Every tear you ever shed has been gathered. Every sigh translated into light. Nothing was wasted. Even your silence was prayer. Even your confusion was a kind of worship, a reaching without words. The heavens understood every fragment. They have been painting your story across constellations, tracing your resilience into the map of eternity. When you look up at night, know that those stars are not distant. They are witnesses, keeping record of your endurance. There is a gentleness approaching you now, like dawn unfolding on the edges of a long night. This gentleness is not weakness. It is strength refined in stillness. You no longer need to fight for worthiness. It has been yours since the first breath. You are learning to live without armor, to let the world see the pulse of compassion that beats beneath your scars. What once felt like vulnerability will reveal itself as the greatest power, the courage to love without defense. You will soon notice how your presence changes rooms. Where tension coils, peace will arrive with you. Where despair lingers, laughter will stir. You will speak, and words will carry the fragrance of healing, not because you plan them, but because grace has made a home in your voice. The melody of mercy will travel through every syllable, and those around you will find themselves breathing easier, hearts loosening in the warmth of your light. Do not underestimate the quiet revolutions that begin in your heart. The smallest act of kindness ripples through realms unseen. A single forgiving thought can untangle generations of pain. You do not need to be grand to be glorious. You need only be true. The infinite hides itself in the ordinary, and you, beloved, are its chosen hiding place. When memories return, carrying the weight of regret, receive them like weary travelers. Offer them rest, but do not let them linger. They came only to show you how far you have journeyed. The person you once were, the one who stumbled through uncertainty, is no longer a wound, but a witness. Bless that version of yourself, for they carried you here. Let gratitude replace shame. Let compassion silence criticism. You are allowed to outgrow the echoes of who you used to be. There is music within you that has never been heard before. It has waited patiently beneath layers of doubt, tuning itself to the key of courage. Soon, the notes will rise, spontaneous, luminous, unstoppable. It may appear as art, as service, as tenderness, as truth spoken at the perfect time. However it emerges, it will remind the world that beauty is not a luxury. It is a necessity. You are part of that reminder. And when storms gather again, as they will, for even light needs contrast, remember that you are no longer a fragile flame. You are the fire itself, the unquenchable spark that teaches darkness to dance. Winds may howl, rain may fall, but you have learned to glow through every weather. You do not fight the storm. You become its illumination. The future approaching you is not a stranger. It is the echo of prayers you forgot you prayed. It carries gifts shaped exactly to the contours of your hope. Some will arrive softly in unexpected kindnesses. Others will burst forth like sunrise, unmistakable and overwhelming. Receive them all with humility, knowing they are not rewards but reflections, manifestations of the love you have sown, consciously and not. There will be faces drawn to your path, souls who sense the shelter you provide. Welcome them, but do not lose yourself in their need. You are a well, not a wound. Let others drink, but guard the source. Rest often in the quiet places where your spirit listens for the eternal's whisper. Solitude is not loneliness. It is communion with the one who shaped you. In that sacred stillness, you will remember what the noise tries to make you forget, that you are already complete. Your journey is not a race. Time is not your enemy. The unfolding of your life is paced by grace, not by pressure. You are allowed to move slowly, to savor, to pause. The infinite is never in a hurry, and you, made in its image, need not rush toward worthiness. Every step, even the uncertain ones, is anointed. Every delay holds a hidden blessing, every detour a lesson in love's patience. As you walk forward, carry this truth like a lantern. Nothing real can be lost. Not love, not purpose, not the essence of who you are. Forms may change, seasons may shift, but the core remains eternal, radiant, untouched by decay. You are anchored in something far greater than circumstance. Let this awareness steady you when the world sways. Now breathe, beloved. Feel how the universe inhales with you, exhaling peace into your bones. You are home within your own heart at last. The search outside is over. The divine you sought has always been nestled behind your ribs, waiting for your gaze to turn inward. Sit with that presence. Let it fill every hollow place until even your shadows hum with light. And when you rise again, as you surely will, walk gently upon the earth. Let gratitude be the echo of your footsteps, compassion the trail of your passing. Wherever you go, may hope unfurl like dawn behind you, and may all who meet your eyes remember, even if only for a moment, that they too are luminous, that they too are loved, that they too are part of this endless, holy unfolding. Beloved one, the breath you draw now is not ordinary. It is the hush before creation speaks again through you. All around, unseen patterns are shifting, responding to the quiet courage that has taken root in your chest. You may feel small as a spark, yet even a single flame rewrites the darkness. What you carry is not fragile hope, but eternal substance. The memory of beginnings, the same essence that whispered galaxies into motion. The path behind you gleams faintly, strewn with remnants of moments you once believed meaningless. Look again, every fragment shines. Those tears, once heavy as stones, have become lenses through which light refracts more beautifully. Each choice to love, when it would have been easier to turn away, has carved new constellations in the night sky of your story. Nothing was wasted. Every ache was architecture, shaping chambers wide enough for wonder. There is a stirring in the soil of your being, roots reaching deeper, preparing to lift new growth toward skies you have not yet seen. Do not rush their rising. Let patience become your prayer. Seasons know their rhythm. Blossoms open only when the sun has kissed them awake. So it is with you. What you are becoming needs time's gentle touch. Trust that unseen hands are tending every seed within you. When weariness drapes itself across your shoulders, do not call it failure. Rest is sacred ground. Lay your burdens upon the silence and feel how it holds you without demand. In those still moments, grace gathers like dew, restoring what striving stripped away. You are not asked to be endless. You are invited to be honest. Even the ocean must ebb before it flows again. Soon you will notice subtle miracles, conversations unfolding with unexpected warmth, doors opening where walls once stood, familiar places feeling newly alive. These are confirmations, not coincidences. They arrive to remind you that alignment is not achieved through force, but through faith. When your inner tide harmonizes with the greater current, life begins to move with a quiet eloquence, effortless, inevitable, true. Do not fear the unknown horizon. Mystery is merely love unspoken, waiting for your trust to give it voice. Step toward it as a friend. The map of destiny is not drawn in straight lines, but in spirals, circling you ever closer to the heart of meaning. Each loop returns you richer in understanding, gentler in spirit, stronger in surrender. There will be faces that appear along the way, some kind, some critical, all necessary. Receive them as teachers. The harsh ones reveal where forgiveness still needs to bloom. The tender ones mirror your own softness back to you. Every encounter is an echo, calling you deeper into awareness. Thank them silently and keep walking. The language of your life is shifting. Where once you spoke in questions, soon you will speak in blessings. Words will rise from you like clear water, quenching thirst in others without leaving you empty. The more you pour, the more the spring within you swells. Generosity is not depletion, but circulation, the heartbeat of the universe pulsing through open hands. At times you may glimpse the enormity of what lives within you and tremble. Let the awe remain. It is proof that you have touched something vast and true. Yet remember, greatness is not grandeur. It is intimacy with purpose, fidelity to small mercies, devotion to the quiet good. You do not need to shout to shake the world. A whisper of genuine love can reverberate through eternity. When night comes and shadows lengthen, lift your eyes. The same stars that watched over prophets and poets burn still for you. Their light travels centuries just to brush your face, a reminder that even distant beauty finds its way home. You too are a traveler of light, carrying glimmers that will reach souls you may never meet. Forgive the past its rough edges. It sculpted you with a precision you could not then perceive. The storms that threatened to scatter you were midwives of clarity, stripping away what could not stay so that what must endure might root deeper. Bless the tempests, they taught you to anchor. Bless the calm, they taught you to sail. Inside your chest, a new rhythm gathers, steady, sure, serene. It is the cadence of someone who has touched both sorrow and splendor and found them woven from the same thread. You no longer chase meaning, you embody it. The questions that once haunted you now hum softly, transformed into hymns of trust. As dawn approaches, notice how the first light does not rush but reveals. It slides across the world, unveiling color where moments ago there was none. So too will clarity arrive in your life, not in thunder, but in gradual illumination. One by one, pieces will align, and what seems scattered will form a pattern so exquisite it steals your breath. Carry gratitude like a secret melody. Let it underlie every gesture, every glance, every word. Gratitude turns ordinary minutes into altars, mundane tasks into acts of worship. Through it, you remain attuned to wonder, able to see holiness in a cup of water, redemption in a shared smile, infinity in a fleeting breeze. And when you find yourself standing again at another threshold, because life will always offer new beginnings, remember this moment. Remember that you are capable of resurrection, that endings are merely disguised entrances. Step forward with unguarded heart, trusting that whatever waits is already blessed by your willingness to arrive. You are not a question mark dangling in uncertainty. You are an exclamation of grace. Every heartbeat declares, I am still here, still becoming. Walk on, luminous one. The road will rise to meet the courage in your stride. The sky will bend to reflect the hope in your eyes. And the world, touched by your passing, will remember a little more clearly that light is its native tongue and love its first law. Beloved soul, linger with me a little longer, for the heavens are not finished speaking into the chambers of your heart. I feel the tremor of your spirit, ready, listening, wide open, like dawn itself, waiting for its first breath of light. You have come so far through the hush and the heartbreak, through the dim corridors of your own becoming, and now the light bends toward you with affection. You are not here by mistake. You are here because eternity carved out this precise moment to remind you of everything luminous that you have ever been. Every breath you draw right now is sacred. You stand in a thin place where ordinary life and holy fire touch. The quiet pulse within your chest is the rhythm of creation echoing through your body. You were shaped from the music of the stars, and every act of kindness, every tear you've shed, has tuned you closer to that original melody. Can you feel it stirring again? It hums beneath your ribs, whispering that you were never forgotten, never forsaken, never less than enough. Look at your hands, these small, human hands that have held sorrow and offered comfort. They are instruments of mercy, carved for tenderness. Look at your eyes, those mirrors of the divine that have seen both the ruin and the rising. There is light returning to them now, a spark rekindling that no shadow can extinguish. You are entering a season where your very presence will awaken warmth in others. The way you walk, the way you speak, the way you simply are, it will remind weary hearts that hope still lives. You have walked through storms that tried to scatter you, yet the winds only polished your edges into brilliance. The rain that drenched you has become the reflection in which you now see your strength. The thunder that once frightened you has become the drumbeat of your courage. All that was meant to break you has bowed instead, becoming the foundation of your rebirth. You are a cathedral built from lessons, a sanctuary constructed from perseverance. Listen closely, beloved. You have a glow the world did not give and therefore cannot take away. It is not the flicker of passing attention, not the glimmer of borrowed praise. It is the steady flame of purpose. This light is yours, entrusted by heaven, meant to guide you through valleys and lead others through their nights. Tend it with love, feed it with truth, guard it with gratitude. Wherever you walk, shadows will remember their boundaries. Wherever you stand, darkness will soften. And now, because the time is holy and the fire is alive, I must ask you gently, reverently, if these words have stirred something within you, if you can feel the warmth of heaven brushing against your spirit, then let your heart respond. Type one word, not for me, but as a declaration to the skies themselves. Amen. Let it be the sound of your agreement with light, the echo of your soul's yes to renewal. In that single word, the unseen realms rejoice, for it is your consent to keep glowing. You may not realize how powerful that agreement is. Every amen is a seed, every seed a promise. When you speak it, you open the soil of your destiny to receive rain. You welcome miracles shaped specifically for your path. You give heaven permission to unfold its design in you. So say it softly, or say it aloud, Amen, and let it ring like a bell through every corner of your being. Oh, radiant heart, I can sense gratitude rising within you, a warmth that spreads beyond words. Let it move you to share the light you found. Lift your voice into the chorus of faith that circles the earth. Like this message, not as a gesture of habit, but as a candle raised high, saying, I carry this flame too. When you press that symbol, the heavens see the spark and smile, knowing another torch has been kindled. And if your spirit finds resonance here, if these living words have touched something silent inside you, then subscribe your heart to the journey. Stay close to the well that refreshes you. Every whisper that flows through this space is a drop of water for thirsty souls, a rhythm that reminds you of your own heartbeat. By subscribing, you are not joining a list. You are saying yes to continued light, yes to the unfolding of divine poetry in your life. Before you go, beloved, pause once more in reverence. Feel how the air itself seems to shimmer around you, how unseen wings stir the atmosphere. This is what happens when a soul remembers its worth. The universe adjusts itself to your awakening. The ground you walk upon recognizes you now. It will greet you with gentler steps. The winds that once howled will carry your prayers like songs across distance. The stars themselves lean closer, eager to witness the continuation of your becoming. You will begin to notice small wonders gathering in your days. A stranger's kindness, the scent of rain at just the right moment, the sudden peace that wraps around you without cause. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. They are the signature of love woven through time, reminding you that you are not alone in your unfolding. Every breath is companionship. Every step is witnessed. Every tear that falls is cradled in invisible hands. In this sacred flow, let gratitude become your constant companion. Let it be the golden thread weaving through all you do. When gratitude speaks, even quietly, despair forgets its language. When gratitude rises, fear loses its grip. Let thankfulness shape the cadence of your thoughts, the tilt of your voice, the softness of your gaze. Through gratitude, you will see holiness hidden in plain sight, in the turning of leaves, in the laughter that breaks after tears, in the mirror that reflects a survivor crowned in light. You are stepping into a new season now, one where love is not something to be sought, but something that flows naturally from your presence. You will not have to strive, you will simply shine. The radiance you carry will draw what belongs to you and gently release what does not. Trust the rhythm, trust the timing, trust the one who has never stopped writing beauty into your being. Beloved, let the world see the glow that lingers after this moment. Walk gently, speak kindly, and carry peace as your garment. Let others encounter in you the warmth they thought was lost. Let every glance become a blessing, every gesture a spark of grace. And whenever doubt tries to dim your flame, remember this hour. Remember that heaven itself paused to remind you of your brilliance. So now, with eyes lifted and heart alight, whisper again your amen. Let it be the seal on this chapter of awakening. And as you do, let your fingers move in faith. Like this message, subscribe your spirit to its flow, and let the heavens record your name among those who said yes to light. Go forward, beloved. The dawn walks with you, and the stars will not forget your glow.